So welcome back to Construction Simulator and gameplay. We're on gameplay number 3 now. You join us back in the campaign mission. Of course, what we've been up to. I should actually see this actually. So what we've been doing, obviously, the last few jobs, obviously. Just doing. We've done a couple of these jobs. We've done the back and the fence job in the last video, so that was quite a bit to do in that one. So transport was a bit, and then the briefing. So the next job is the. So we go back to the active jobs we got in off the track. So that's going to be another one. So we need to get that one done. Should be quite fun. So what we got. We fill in a bit of that as well to go, so that should be quite fun. And our job scope's medium in this one. I should just show you all this stuff as well. I never showed you this stuff in the last video, so this should be fun. So it's part of the mission there, so we're getting this one done and I earn a bit of money now with this as well. So yeah, we'll obviously hop on board the truck. But actually what I did then is I'm actually doing the same thing what I did before. Get ourselves back in. I've got indicators now. We couldn't do this actually. They actually updated this game quite recently. The only thing is with the button map and doing that change when you honk your horn, you're actually in the camera view, so I'm going to accidentally honk my horn and then I'll realise that there's two buttons assigned. So then in driving mode and then change it to that in camera mode, so I'll probably realise I'm honking the horn because it tells me that I have to change the mode. So this is the wheel, this looks like the wheel line here. Bit of a bump. Oh, I think I just went over there. Let me just check that there. It's just a bit of it's just a bit of we just got ourselves a bit thingy there, getting over the wheel. So that's actually quite realistic, that actually. Let me just show you that actually. Truck actually struggled actually getting up the thingy. Let me just reverse here. I don't know if it works or not. You actually got quite physics there, so that's quite cool. Physics of the railway lines, that's pretty cool. The truck actually gets stuck. Well, actually are stuck a little bit, aren't we? Need to sort of run it a bit faster with it. Yeah, that's it, yeah. That's the bit, it's a bit screwy if they get another highway. That's quite cool, that. So we got this one now, we need to suss out the railway line by the looks of things. So what we're doing here, we need to clear up the area. So I better actually remove this truck out of the way. I don't want to keep this truck on the road. Let's move it just in here. Let's park it up here. I see we really park it here, but let's park it here anyway. Get it out of the road a wee bit, eh? Block out the road, so block out the rail line, and that'll be a disaster. So we need to clear out some of the areas, don't we? So we need to clear this out. Here's one, yeah. Clear out area. So that's done. We've got another bit here as well, clear up. Get this all cleared out as well. That's a bit clear. So we need to get some track in, a bit sweepers in. We need to speak to you. Hopefully he's doing well, and hopefully.
Drive to the gravel plant and fetch a load of gravel while I inspect the tracks for damage. Get enough to fill the tracks again. Oh, and I noticed that the truck is almost out of gas, Stop by the gas station that's on the way. It should be open. And fill it up. Now get moving. There's no time to lose.
We need to get on with it, don't we? Get everything done. Off the track completed. But we need to, get some of that done. We need to get our truck, we need to go get our truck filled up. I think we're out of fuel. I didn't really check the fuel, but according to him, yes, we will have to get the truck filled up to get some diesel. I'll get on the horn again and change the view. This is my button mapping now. Apparently affects the horn, the update. Apparently it affects the camera when you have the horn assigned with the L3. You know, it's going to be a bit screwy when you honking the horn half the time. I'm a reverse and I'm going this way. I don't know why the nav is telling me to go this way somewhere, but it's up that way, isn't it? I don't even know. So yes, hope you're doing well again, bringing more construction simulator on the channel, and it's another completely different game for like we were playing before on the road. There's my company, CM Headbanger. That's cool, eh? CM Headbanger. That's my H crew up there. You can see we'll be heading there sometime. CM Headbanger. So we need to get some fuel, we need to get some, what else do we need to get? We need fuel, we need to get some bulk material delivered as well, so we've got a bit of things to do here, haven't we? This will be pretty fun, eh? Some question marks here. It's telling me to go this way. That's telling me to go in there, but got the indicators as well, haven't we? We can use the indicators. There's a fuel station here, so we'll get ourselves filled up in this wee fuel station here. Let's do that. How do you get in there? Oh, that fuel station's shut, isn't it? Can we go in there? Can't we not? Not in there. It's getting some work done, that one, isn't it? I thought we would get some fuel, but it looks like we're missing that one, so we'll have to find another one. I think it's telling me to go in that one and the meters. Quite quiet, the roads here actually, they're not very busy because this is early in the morning, isn't it? I mean, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? It says 5:26, so we're actually quite early. Actually, we're going to have a wee quick look in the settings again, guys. And actually, what I'm playing is I realise that I actually put this into easy economy. I have actually this off and selected yes, have this on. So if I have this on, you pretty much don't go into debt. Apparently, so if your money goes down, you know, refueling, repairs, fast travel, renting vehicles and fines, the traffic violations are free in your company, and the account will no longer be debited until you have recovered economically. So I don't know if that's a finally easy economy, like you pretty much don't lose money. I don't know if that's why. But apparently renting vehicles you don't get any money off, funny enough. I mean, I don't know if I should keep that on or not, but maybe just keep it on just in case. I mean, it's maybe a bit more, you know, yeah, you kind of want to just try and keep the money, get some money there as well. And yeah, there's a lot of settings here actually. Maybe we can take the indicators off and play without those so it's a bit more realistic. There's a lot of things to actually figure out on this, eh? So that's the problem, is you saying the horn were you got problems here that these are actually in use of our controls. That's what I mean, assigned indicators. So that's the problem here with that button, fine doing that. There's lots of buttons assigned on this controller. I mean, I assigned it with the L3 obviously has been assigned, so that's also assigned with a horn. The L button, so that's also assigned. So yeah, I won't really go through all that, but yeah, have the keys the economy. I don't know why I was sort of using that, but I mean, I'll just keep that on because maybe it'll help, maybe it will. I'll see, maybe it'll make it easier, but I'll try and then do a bit of driving in this game a bit more. So this is a bit more driving, a bit more of that going on this time around. I mean, this steers a bit arcadey, doesn't it? It's not like it's steering, like on the road a little bit. It's not got very much. Steering's a bit arcadey on this, but at least the trucks sound pretty decent, don't they? I mean, I probably have to make the sounds pretty good. This is the fuel station here. We'll fill ourselves up here. Find one. We repair the truck here as well, apparently, so you can fuel and repair the truck. So what we'll do is let's get some fuel. Fill up to the top. We lose a bit of money, don't we? So that's filled up now. So I think now is we need to head towards. I think we're headed towards the material plant. It's telling me it's taking me somewhere. The nav is going somewhere. I don't even know what I'm doing at, so I'm trying to look and see if there's anything coming. Go myself out. Use the indicators as well, this is a bit more realistic. Quite, the third person camera is quite fast though, isn't it, in the nearest. Got some more hidden places you haven't we, question marks. Be nice later on the day as well when the day comes in, later on be probably busier and that as well. It's actually quite nice the morning, the temperature, I mean the light and the sun coming up as well, it's pretty cool. So yeah, we should actually driving a truck. Let's try and get this on the first person. Camera, let's go back in the interior again. Let's have a bit of an interior drive in there. Got a wee figurine there on the dashboard, that's pretty cool, eh? I don't think you've seen that, I've seen it on Sure Saw it, but I'm not really saying anything about it, but it looks pretty cool, isn't it? Truck interiors are pretty cool as well. Modeled quite well, it's modeled like an MEN. You got your hands and you got your NPC hands as well, that's quite cool. What's sort of popping in here, aren't we? This looks like something, doesn't it? Quite industrial. So it looks like we're in some place, aren't we? Up there. So we've got a mess. By the way, you can get built materials in the back in the gravel plant. Just auditate yourself by the signs and the guidance systems on the ground. So yeah, well, this is the gravel plant then, so we'll discover that. So this is it then, this is where we probably get all your stuff, isn't it? So So what do I need to do? I have to go up here, don't I? Oh yeah, I see where we go. Stuff underneath the gravel soil and then fill up the process can be started, so we need to fill up here, don't we? Let's go back in first person. Let's go back to third person again. See, have a wee look at the truck doing that, eh? So we're picking here, I guess, gravel. We need a bit of gravel. The gravel section. So is this truck doable for us actually? Oh, it's falling off the truck. Oh, that's going to be a bit screwy for us. Man, they've had us open these doors. What happened if I open those? Yeah, need to be as full to the brown, so a bit of money there. Just truck's heavy now. I don't want to open these up, but in case it does. Let's drive the truck here. Let's drive it down fast travel. I don't want to fast travel because that'd be a bit. It's missing out the driving, you know. We want to drive the truck, don't we? So yeah, when the MEM GDS, not the Scania, but we might get the Scania truck. We might get a Scania. You never know in the near future. Obviously, we're starting off with the MEM. Obviously, you can see all the stuff trying to falling out. We need to just be careful driving. So we need to drive this back, I guess. It's pointing me that way, but that's obviously a dead end that way, so we're not going this way. Looks like the AI do some U's here, don't they? They just do like a massive U-turn, a 3-point turn here. They don't even go anywhere. This is like the end of the road. They go along and then do a turn and then come back again. It's going to fall out. I'm losing a little bit now, aren't we? Plus if I braked heavily, for example, I'm going to lose a lot of it. Even going up the house, for example, it's going shifting around, isn't it? I mean, this truck's doable, eh? I wonder if there's like cruise control or something that you can put on as well, you know. I'll with my indicator light on by accident, it doesn't cancel. I wonder if there's like cruise control. Oh, AI. He's better. Oh, there's some must stuff falling out, eh? You can see it. I'm leaving a trail of it behind. It's falling out the truck. That's really cool, that actually. You know, like all the stuff actually falls out. From some motorways now. Or if you want to call them, if they're autobahns, I don't like the autobahns or not. I don't know, are they autobahns or, you know, the motorways? I don't know what you call them. I mean, this is Germany, obviously. It looks like it's based in Germany, so are the autobahns, but it doesn't really look like quite like the average motorway because it's not like a massive drive to the left where we're going. So this is automatic as well, so we're in drive, so we're not got a manual. This car's waiting somehow. Is this car going? It's waiting somehow, I don't know why. The eye is a bit screw left maybe. Whoa! Whoa, that was effective. Whoa. The skidded there, look at the skid marks. I did a skid there. I wasn't paying attention and then the truck just skidded. Wow. That was cool. Did a big skid there. I wasn't paying attention, I was trying to look at that AI and then I skidded the truck there. It's all flat now, isn't it? That's what I've done. It's went all flat. Careful driving. don't want to drive too fast. I think the thing is about the steering is maybe the steering's just a bit arcade, isn't it? It doesn't stay like it's locked in, you know, like it doesn't steer. Don't want to drive too fast with this because it's heavy. I'm losing it all, aren't I? It's flattened out a little bit, it's all spread out now, which is a good thing because it was all overloaded, you know. I felt like it was overloaded a little bit, and then it was also spread out because I managed to drive the truck. It's managed to get around. So we'll just drive slowly. We won't want to drive too fast with this because you see the circumstances what we just had there. We drifted the truck there. So it's to the runner. I'll just wait for the light there. I'll post I've got easier crawling on. I don't think I'll get fines. I should turn that off actually now I think about it. This gives the wheels a bit away. Got Rex fuel station, that's the name of the fuel station, Rex. T-Rex fuel stations. It's quite cool. What's that in there? We'll look at that eventually. We'll come across some of these places because there are question marks, you know. Going up these hills, very steep. So I believe this must be like gravel that we also might be taking back to where we were. Passing this area again that we were passing before, the gas pipe still there. It's getting on a bit now. I think all the drivers are coming out now. Coming nice day as well. I wonder if it'll rain or not. I don't think it rains in this game, but you would think it would rain, but I don't know if you get dynamic weather. I'm going to go over this bump again. On a heavy truck as well, that's going to be heavy. I'm going to reverse here, don't we? Whoa, and I'm taking a sign down as well, on damaging the place. Let's just reverse here. I don't even know what I need to do here, but we'll just back the truck up here, this marking. So I need to unload it, don't I? So I need to open the manual up. Let's have a look at that. Flatbed crane, so the flatbed crane is suitable for transport of small and medium-sized roads. That's all the crane, fit crane for lifting roads of weight class. You know, the flatbed is also suitable for transporting bulk and earth and gravel, sand. Yeah, let's try. This is the one we need here. Unloading bulk and spread bulk. So driving mode, ways they are up and down. So that's how you get there. That's obviously how you. So I'll need to do this. It should bring me up and get this back in there. It's more to get in the horn. That's what we need to do, don't we? We do. Back on the wheel. It's a bit. Is it? Yeah. Alright, well that's a bit of a hallway. So this way just out a little bit, don't I? Are we empty? Yeah, I think we're empty. Yeah. So that's fine. Let's just pull this truck out of the way a wee bit. Take a bit of road, it's going to take a bit of bumps. I don't want to keep this on the rail line, that's going to be a disaster. Excuse the horn half the time when I'm changing the cameras. This is the way to do it now. I've got the horn assigned, so this is going to affect the camera. When I change to the camera mode, it's going to haunt the horn. Just keep the truck back there. I'm pretty much parked it in someone's. Pretty much parked it in a weird position, but you know, car park there. You can hear my guy actually puffing tired. You can hear that. If I keep running, you can hear him. So we need to go on this backhoe loader now, which is like the JCB, you know, this is like a JCB, but it's not, it's a Caterpillar. Obviously JCB has the split bucket, doesn't it, you know, but I mean, JCB would be amazing in this game as well if they have JCBs. So this is the Caterpillar 430F2. So this looks quite cool, doesn't it? Does this have a horn as well? Yeah, we've got a horn. You'll hear me honking the horn half the time I change the camera. And I'll need to change it back to that. Honk, honk. So we need to fill this up, don't we? And then take it there, put it in there where the track is. So let's do that now. This looks quite cool, this loader. Imagine if they have a JCB in this game, that would be quite cool. I don't think they have JCB. I'll need to show you some of the brands of vehicles in this game, don't we? Put that in there. Need a couple, don't we? Not quite there. We need a couple of scoops, because we're only just there. It's a funny thing. We need to try and get this all thingied up, don't we? Oh. Cool actually, this, isn't it? So good, this game. I'll never get bored of this game, for sure. Just puts truck driving on the road the same, doesn't it? Yeah. What we've been playing all this time, what we've been playing, all that time before, you know. Now we just move on to something new, don't we? And something that we enjoy, you know. I just don't want to come across negative about truck driver. About the other games. I won't come negative about this game, but this game is so good so far. That's a bit skew with there, because that's going over the track beds. I'll need to try and flatten that out a bit more. Yeah, I can't even see where it is. Where is it? Down there. Further back. And even just down at the bottom. Scoop this. Get as much as you can, that's the only point. Dump it in there. It's got a wee bit to do this. So you move a bit over, so you go over this wee bit. That's where I don't want to end up wasting all that space. Oh, we're actually stuck here. Let's give it a wee bit. It does need to be flattened out, it's not going up really actually. I'll just go up a wee bit. It's going up to 48, oh yeah, it's going up a bit now. I need to give this a bit of a flat, don't I? Let's just flatten this out a little bit, don't we? That's why it's probably just going a bit skew if, yeah, it needs to be thingied a little bit, don't we? Oh, it's really going up. Oh, it's coming back down again. I'll need to give it another wee bash. Don't want to get myself stuck on there. Let's just flatten that out a wee bit. That's why it was just a bit skew left there. It was needing spready, don't we? So that's why it was not going up. Just get a wee bit more to do. I've still got a bit in there actually, haven't I? I can just dump that in. There's still a wee bit in that bucket still, isn't there? Let's just dump the rest. Oh yeah, we've done it. Oh, there's a train. We've got a train. We've done it. We've got the train line fixed. Keep everything going now. Off the track's done. So we need to, what we need to do is, let them say, let's get this back, let's just keep this back here. Because then it's not really going to get used anyway, so keep this, keep the backhoe sitting there. We need to drive back to Happy's company, so we need to just drive, we need to get ourselves back in the truck again. We'll drive there just a wee bit up the road a little bit, where it's just a wee one, like a wee one to the mill job. It's just around the corner here. Come a nice day, isn't it, eh? I think we've done a lot of good, I think we've done some great jobs so far, eh? It looks like it's the CM Headbanger we're going to, isn't it? That's my company, isn't it? He's standing outside my HQ, isn't he? Let's just park the truck here. Let's just jump out. Let's speak to him, because he might have something to say about our HQ. What's he got to say now?
Ah, there you are. I have to tell you, you did an excellent job, quickly and cleanly. I'm impressed. You're a natural. Listen, last night I realized that I'm getting too old for this job. I've done everything I wanted to do, but it's time I think about retirement. And after you impressively demonstrated what you're capable of, I started thinking that you could take over my business. I'd hand it over for a nominal price. I'll also happily help you out to begin with while you find your feet. Well, what do you think? We have a deal?
So yeah, it looks like we are going to take over the company from him. We actually need to allocate the company, don't we? So we need to go back over again.
That was a swift but well-earned step up. 1 minute you're living day to day, and the next you own a whole company. The best thing to do now is spend some time to get familiar with various parts of your business. If you want to run it successfully, I recommend you first take a close look at the upgrade levels and start meeting the goals listed there. You should take a look at the vehicle fleet and the finances to see what it takes to manage your construction equipment and get an overview of your financial situation. But the most important thing is fulfilling the orders. It's the only way you can make money to keep expanding your business and afford new vehicles. You'll see that everything in your company is closely intertwined. So, good luck. I wish you all the best and a successful start. And don't worry, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
So there we have it. We're pretty much taking over the company, taking over. So there, look, so we are pretty much now, we own our company now. So we've actually got upgrades and upgraded level S reach. So it looks like we can take over in some levels. Do you want to open the expansive level menu now? Let's have a look at that. So this is the upgrade levels. It's OS, and repent the size of the company. I'll just let you read that. I mean, I don't always want to go through it all, you know. So this is what you get then. So this is how you upgrade your levels then. A lot of things to do here. So I need to buy 3 construction machines and buy a company premises, expand contracts. So we've got a few things to do. So we're still on this. But I think that's us now. We're pretty much then you know, we're pretty much then part of the game now. We're pretty much done and dusted now with this job now. So we're pretty much then, you know, we own these jobs now. We can do whatever we want now. Well, we've got a campaign as well, which obviously I believe this is the one that we just done, wasn't it? A left start. When this is like when we started off, this was the one that we started off with the big the storm that came along. That was what I mean. So we'd obviously now there's actually similar things here, isn't there? Got a backhoe loader sitting there as well. What's this question mark? Some discover locations, undiscovered locations, so we'll also need to try and figure out what these are. So there's a few things, but we also need to look at these, don't we? Unlock them. So a few things to do. That's quite cool, that, eh? So yeah, and vehicle fleet, what we walk in. So this is like your garage. So we've got 2 vehicles. Let's put this in the storage, maybe. Take that to storage as well. So it's the whole thing with. So this actually is getting repaired, this vehicle, isn't it? Repaired in 51 minutes. So yeah, we've got, these are like your ownable vehicles, I guess. So I've got this MEM flatbed crane, and this is a backhoe loader, so it's a Caterpillar. So that's quite cool. So this is like our vehicles that we own. So that's quite cool. What else have we got here? Progress. Oh, so much here, isn't there? Skills. Got all this. I'm not even sure what this means. Perfect capacity. What's that meant to be? Invest in skill point. So we've got a few things. What's the warehouse? So we've got financials. There's a lot of things in this game. Milestones. Hey taxi. So that's like fast travel. Rent a machine, pallets. What's the things in this game? This game's filled with loads of things, isn't it? Lots of things. So yeah, and as I say, we actually are finished the sort of opening campaign mode there. That's us pretty much now that we actually are on the game now. We're officially starting now, so we're obviously taking over, doing all missions and stuff. It's pretty cool way. So yeah, I'm not going to go off on too much, so we're going to end this part off for you now. I hope you have enjoyed more Truck Simulator gameplay. Be sure to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel. I'll have the rest of the playlists to check out. I just noticed up there's a plane up there, that's really cool. Flying up in the sky, that's really cool. So yeah, as I say, check out the playlists, and I'll have loads of Construction Simulator stuff coming on in the near future, so be sure to stay tuned for more Construction Simulator gameplay in the near future. So yeah, so thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. So bye for now.